Hi, I just want to do a quick video of the Bluetooth adapter for the ALDL vehicles, specifically for the Grand National guys. I think it's a more convenient tool right now. If you already have a Scanmaster, which is popular for the Turbo Regals and Grand Nationals, I don't want to spend $250 for the Scanmaster as a gauge, which has Bluetooth capability. There is an alternative. It's not a ding on anything. It's just you have an alternative. Um, this is the 1320 ALDL Bluetooth adapter. Right now I just have the ignition on, but the engine not running. And right here you see the ALDL Droid app, which is a paid app. The adapter is also designed for ALDL scan. Actually, that's the root or the main app for this adapter. Now this adapter also has 4 analogs in it, and it's been a little bit of a learning curve for me. I think just nuance, but anyway, the important thing is once you get the adapter, make sure you get good power, and then of course plug it into your ALDL port. It does come with the adapter here and the ALDL cable. I made my own serial DB9 connection to the back of this box because I'm going to mount it right underneath here. The important thing is, once you plug everything in, you want a solid right-hand light, and you want the left-hand light, which is I believe LED 1, to be flashing like this. There's no really orientation of the box, up, down, which is kind of confusing. So take note here. So the dip switches are in the front. All of them are switched off. Okay. In the web reference, it's up, down. Okay, there's no real marking on the box for up, down, but for clarity, all 4 are off. Okay, and I have good healthy light, so solid power light and then flashing, because right now it's just waiting for data, just like the Scanmaster. So now back to the applications. Specifically, the ALDLdroid does not support the 4 additional analogs that you can connect to this unit. Okay, so the switches, as you see them, all 4 off, must be set that way. If you want to actually wire up some analogs, you cannot use ALDLdroid. You have to use ALDL scan. Okay, and when you use ALDL scan, number 4, the switch number 4 needs to be switched down or on. That's how I got both those apps to work flawlessly and reliably. So one other minor thing, because I wired my own cable, so it's just a DB9 connection. I just dropped it here. DB9 connection, nothing else. Since I was bridging the power for pin 9 over, I also took the opportunity to move this little plastic face back, so it's closer and easier to access the switches. Just a little thing I picked up. Okay, so there's a slot where this front panel, where the LEDs and all this fit in. I just moved it back. I put it behind this little slot, and everything fits fine. It's fine. So again, I'm going to mount this guy up underneath here. So next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and fire the car. The dip switches are set for ALDLdroid. Okay, so for ALDLdroid, switch number 4 needs to be off. So all switches are up. Okay, otherwise it won't work. I'm going to turn the car on, and my plan is to actually mount this smaller phone Android device. You can pick them up cheaper and get a lot more displayed than the Scanmaster. So that's my desire here. Now, is it high rate? No, it's still the rate of the 160 baud computer or ECM. That's fine. I just wanted more visibility, easier visibility, especially when you're diagnosing. Okay, so I know there's some naysayers. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and set this phone up, because I have not set it up yet. I've set it up on my tablet. But we'll get started by starting the car here. So again, solid right light, flashing left light. Here's my Scanmaster getting data. Let's get this phone set up. Alright, so the first thing you want to do when you receive the hardware is look for the Bluetooth device itself. HC05 and HC06 is pretty popular for a lot of electronics, so we need to make sure that we pair to this guy. So gonna pair it up. Should ask for the password, which in this case is pretty straightforward. It's 1 2 3 4. Done, and then OK. I'm gonna go to the home screen. Go ahead and open up ALDLdroid. See, there's ALDL scan and ALDLdroid. I want ALDLdroid. Using the welcome screen, I'm gonna have to go to settings, data stream file, and I'm gonna select A008, the LC2 for these cars. Hit that up. That should really be it. Yeah, the Bluetooth device, if it doesn't come up, should come up. You're going to select that one as the default. Back out of that. And let's get this guy connected. So now that I've got the Bluetooth device selected, the right data stream file, I'm going to connect to ECU. Give it a second. Disconnected. I don't know why it disconnected. Probably didn't like the fact that I had it sitting here for so long up, but nothing connected. So let me just power down everything and try again. Oh, it did connect. Shoot. Just as I was saying it. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, connect to ECU. There it is. Okay, so one minor thing I'm going to point out by ALDLdroid, that app, is the labeling, O2, engine speed. You just notice the nuances, and you can set this all up. And there's other videos that other people have done about setting this up. But I went ahead and modified the ADX file for this application for this car, so it makes more sense, and I'll transfer it to this phone. This is the first time I set up this phone. So if you look at this display, it's not updating because I can't connect both devices at the same time to the adapter. But you'll notice I put 0.2 millivolts, and then cool temp, knock recharge, so RPM and miles per hour, whereas here it says engine speed, vehicle speed. Okay, so that's a little thing that you can customize if you really want to dive into it. So that's really it. The adapter's from 1320 Electronics. So far I'm pretty happy with it. Again, I can customize it, and there's other videos that show you all the displays and all the things you can add. I like the idea of looking directly at that instead of trying to thumb through this ScanMaster. I think the ScanMaster is great. I wanted more information. This is convenient, and it was cheap. It was $80 for this model adapter, which is Bluetooth only, and then $20 for the app, or 18 and change for the ALDLdroid app. Now, if you just want a diagnostic, ALDL scan is free, and you're buying the adapter. So that's what I want to show you guys. Pretty straightforward. Now, I'm going to also make sure that this is wired up direct, so it just start of the car turns on the Android device. I'll probably mount it differently. There are apps that will automatically start up an app when the phone is, let's say, triggered by charging. That specific app is called Llama. Look it up, it's pretty cool. So in other words, this becomes my data center for my vehicle. It's not too intrusive, and you can pick up a cheap Android device. You know, you get tablets for $100 if you wanted something big. Something smaller, same thing. Go use Android phone. I mean, for God's sakes, you can get all that and probably fit it in the same spot right here. Get more information displayed than the ScanMaster. Nothing against ScanMaster, because I know some of the Turbo Buick guys are all about ScanMaster. I completely understand that. That's fine. I'm just not going to spend $250 for scanmaster-g. It's a cool invention, OLED display, all that fun stuff. I do Arduinos, I do all that fun electronic stuff. This was just simpler for me. So maybe eventually I'll figure out how to wire up the analogs. Not that I really need it. My car runs fine. Not that anal. Plus the update rate is still dependent on the computer. I would do something different. But Anyway, awesome thing. I like it a lot. So hopefully this was helpful. Again, important thing for ALDLdroid, all 4 switches up for 87 or 86 Grand National. For ALDL scan, which is part of the app that's developed with this Bluetooth tool, make sure you take number 4 and switch it down, which is on. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty cool. Hope to tidy things up a little bit here, and yeah, thanks for watching.